Retro Pickups for the week, guys. Welcome to Retro Pickups. I'm going to first show off. So I go to Goodwill a few times a week because I work right next to it. And there's a lot of cool things at Goodwill that I do not buy. So I'm going to start the segment by showing off the things I found at Goodwill that I did not buy. And I finally figured out a way to do this on screen without me having to just show my phone. So I'm using the Chromecast. So here we go. I think this will work. Yes, sir, Bob. So I found this book, Beavis and Butthead. It was a coloring book, and it was in the kids section, the kids book section. Beavis and Butthead, the coloring book. Yeah. All right. It was kind of a week at Goodwill. Anyway, the second thing I found was this DVD collection, In Living Color, Season 1, Disc 1. So I only found Disc 1, but yeah, you guys remember that show, In Living Color? This is where Jim Carrey kind of got his start. Fire Marshal Bill, remember that sketch from In Living Color? Alright, so those are the things I did not pick up from Goodwill, but thought they were cool anyway. I'll show you what I did grab, though. It was a very light week for good finds, but here's what I got. I found The Sims on PlayStation 2. I don't know if this is a good game or not, but I mostly picked it up because it's rare to find PlayStation 2 games that are not sports games at Goodwill, so you don't find them too often. So I picked this one up because it wasn't Madden and it wasn't basketball or something like that. Non-sports game, PS2. And interesting enough, this is actually one of the few PlayStation 2 games that are on compact disc. So it has this blue, the blue side to it. It's blue. Compact disc. Anything non-sports game finds are always good, yes. So the other thing I found is a couple of computer games for Windows 98, Disney games. So I got Tarzan, Windows 98 action game, and also Hercules for Windows 98. This one is actually still sealed with plastic, so I'll have to break the seal if I want to play this one. But, you know, it's probably a port of the PlayStation game, not quite sure. But yeah, Hercules and Tarzan for Windows 98 computers. Okay. Oh no. I think this counts as a retro pickup. Look at this. I picked up this off eBay for my my 90s computer. This is an upgrade CPU. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's really hard to see. But this is an AMD K62 Plus at 570 megahertz, but I will overclock this to 600. So yeah, a CPU. Does that count as a retro pickup? A CPU? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, Windows 98 PC. Do you play them on stream? I'm working on a system for that. There's the computer right there. Yeah, I'm working on a way to do it. So yeah, I hope to do it in the very near future. I'm working on a way to do it. I don't have a good way to capture direct feed footage from that computer, so I might just point the camera at the screen and hope it's good enough. But if I can get a VGA to HDMI converter plus a VGA splitter, I might be able to do direct capture. We'll see. All right, and that is my retro pickups for the week. Yeah, very light day. So thank you. Like and subscribe. I'm going to put this on YouTube, so like and subscribe on YouTube and ring the bell and all that YouTube stuff. All right, I'm going to move into arts and crafts. Retro arts and crafts, kind of arts and crafts. Okay, so I've been, along with the retro PC, I've been collecting games for it. And games for computer are very hard to find, actually, for me anyway. So I've been instead just burning CD ISO files from the Internet Archive. But I've been trying to find good ways to store the loose CDs, and I thought, well, there's these CD envelopes you know, those paper envelopes that I see, and I got a few of those, and I was like, well, these are nice, I guess, but they're not. They're kind of plain. So I decided to create my own CD envelopes with the artwork from the game, and I've been working on this. So here's what I came up with. So I made these. Ah, come on. What a terrible time to switch camera. The camera switches automatically every 10 minutes. I made these. So it's a replica of the box from the game, except it's just an envelope that I laminated. It's just paper. But it's got the front and the back. And I can store the CDR inside. There's the CDR. So I'll just go over the ones I've got so far. So I already showed you MechWarrior 2. What else do I have? I got Dark Forces. Lemmings. Classic. I've got Hexen. I've got, alright, here's an interesting one. Mega Games Collection. It's a collection of about 150 DOS games, so that'll be fun. Day of the Tentacle, one of my all-time favorite PC games. Gotta have Doom. Okay, here's an early Windows 95 game. Virtual Springfield. Yeah, Virtual Springfield. It's kind of a point-and-click adventure type game, although it's more like an interactive... I don't know what you'd call it. It's not really a game. It's more like a museum or something. Pod. This is a racing game. One of the first 3DFX games. I don't have a 3DFX card, but it works with DirectX as well, I think. Shadow of the Empire. So this is a PC port of the Nintendo 64 game. Notable because it actually has full motion video cutscenes, which the Nintendo 64 version does not have. So there's that. The Quest for Glory anthology. Quest for Glory is one of my favorite point-and-click adventure games. So there's 4 games in one. SimCity 2000. Yes. Oh, we all love SimCity games. At least I do. SimCity 2000 is probably the best one they made. Another early Windows 95 game. In this kind of the same vein as Virtual Springfield, we have Virtual Stupidity with Beavis and Butthead. Yeah. That one's going to be fun to play. I got Quake 2. Yeah, I actually made a lot of these. I love SimCity 2000. Spent hours on that game on PlayStation. Really, on PlayStation, huh? I never played the PlayStation version of it. I've got X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter. Classic Star Wars game. The original Warcraft. The game that spawned World of Warcraft. So I've got Warcraft here. Here's a classic late 90s game, PC game, Diablo. The first Diablo. So I've never played this. It'd be fun to play that. There's the original Quake. Unreal. This is Unreal. Now, Unreal is a little bit famous because of a magazine cover that stated, yes, this is an actual screenshot from the game, as if we wouldn't believe it. Okay, another early Windows 95 game. Actually, Windows 3.1, Myst. One of the very first point-and-click puzzle. Well, I guess it's not one of the first ones, but one of the first ones for Windows, I guess. Myst. Never really got into Quake. I never really got into it either, as a matter of fact, but it is a staple of DOS PC gaming, so I had to have it. Shoot, my stickers fell out. Alright, gotta have Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem 3D. I loved Duke Nukem 3D. Okay, here's one you guys may have never seen. It's a edutainment game, 3D Dinosaur Adventure. So this came packed in with our Packard Bell computer. It came with a bunch of OEM CDs. This was one of them, 3D Dinosaur Adventure. very fun, like dinosaur learning. It's got a dinosaur encyclopedia. It's got movies. It's got a game where you rescue the dinosaurs. It's just a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah, never seen that. I'm going to show off that for sure. 3D Dinosaur Adventure. Okay, so here's where I kind of switched up my designs a little bit because I had separate CD envelopes for Quake and Quake 2, and I thought, well, maybe I'll save some materials and I'll create the sequel on the back. So I have Descent and Descent 2 on the flip side, and both discs are in the envelope, Descent and Descent 2. And I did the same thing with this game, Magic Carpet plus Magic Carpet 2 on the backside. So I got both of those games as well. And that is the end. So all in all, a big stack of those, really fun. Big stack of them. Anyway, yeah, and I keep those in here for right now in this little box that I have. And that is Arts and Crafts, my PC, my pirated PC collection, I guess, where I created my own CD envelopes to store them in. Fun times. All right, guys.